guys, so sorry for that breaking transmission here. I've been a little bit of technical issues, but guys, we have Naijabrandchick over here in the studio. Nanny, how are you doing? It's so good to have you here.
Thank
It's
you
so
so
good
much
to have
for
you
having me.
here.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
My pleasure, my
Okay.
pleasure, my, my
Thank you.
pleasure. So
Are we okay? Are we good to go? Is
yeah.
everything
We good. I'm
okay?
hearing you. I'm seeing you clearly. You look very beautiful. You look excellent.
Thank you so much. Okay, so I'm gonna just take this up because I want to really put out a lot before my time is up. I want to really give out. Am I the last person to speak?
You're the last speaker. Yes.
Can I go ahead? Tell me when to start,
Yes,
and I will
please.
start.
Go ahead. You have the stage.
Okay, thank you everyone. And hey, how do I see people here? How do I see comments? I can't see comments. Let me see. Okay, yeah, seeing
So just
comments
let
now.
us audio.
All right, I've seen it. I've seen it. Thank you. All right, yeah. Wow. Please, can you guys tell me where you guys are all coming from? My name is Nelly Abogu, aka Naijabrandchick. You can see me on Instagram. Today, I'm going to be talking to you about how to shamelessly market, sell yourself, and build a powerful brand. I want to see the comment section. Just tell me where you're coming from, and I'll be happy to have talk to you. Okay, from Turkey. Any other person here? I want to really connect with you guys before we start. Okay. Any other person here? I want to know how many people are here. Okay. Any other person here? Anyone here? Before we start, can I see people here? Thank you so much. Tolush, you're from Cape Town. Okay. Hi, Ella. All right. I don't want to waste your time. I think we have had today's is an evening and we need to just start. So today I'm talking about how to shamelessly market yourself. In this time and age where social media is now the norm. Before in the past, people like, I don't want to put myself in social media. I don't want to put myself on social media. Right now, social media is the norm, the everything, right? Everybody wants to be online. And you want not just to be online, but also to be able to market online and also build a powerful brand online. So imagine trying to marry these three things at the same time and still be personable. So now, first of all, the question will be, what is shameless marketing? How do you shamelessly sell yourself? How do you shamelessly market yourself? All we're saying is, how can you get your product and services to the eyeballs of many other people with as much as possible, to the extent that they'll say, oh, I want to take this person's product. I want to take this person's service. I want to try this person out. I want to give this person an opportunity. Even though I don't know the person so much, even though I know the person so much, they just want to give you an opportunity. So how do you do this? Simple. We're going to take our time. I'm going to break it down for you because I have been doing this for a long time. I have been on social media for since 2013 or thereabout. Even before then, I've been on social media, right, and have grown a formidable brand called Naijabrandchick. But I didn't always start out as being that big girl on social media, right? I'm putting quote unquote. I started out by being that kind of person who people rejected whenever she wanted to advertise on their brand. When I started my business in Ellis, Nigeria, I knew I went to many other people who are already killing it on social media. And I begged them, please, can I put up my post on your page? I'm like, no, we don't do this. We don't do that. We don't put up this post on this kind of pages. And I'm like, okay, so how do I come out? How do somebody who hasn't ever gotten any presence whatsoever come out and start marketing shamelessly to the extent that you are now one of the known people online? I was working in a 9 to 5. I was working in an oil servicing company. Like, that time when you're working in an oil servicing company, it's like you're really the in thing then. I was working in an oil servicing company. I needed to also make sure that I keep a persona because of I was in this kind of brand. But at the same time, I also needed to market, right? So what I did simply was to ask myself, what exactly do I want to do? I knew that there was going to be a time when I was going to leave my 9 to 5 and I was going to focus fully on my business. So what I did was to start up with a getaway plan. Ask myself, what can you do right now that will help you out to make sure you match your salary to match your salary that you're currently earning in the 9 to 5. So let's say I was earning 5 million per annum, okay? I was earning 5 million per annum. How can I match this, my food business that I've started, and to the extent that I can even make at least, even if it's 5 million per annum, in this is not profit though. We're not even talking about profit. We're just talking about, let it just be that we can even do it. So the plan was to try this thing out for 1 year, and if it doesn't work, then I know that maybe this business was not supposed to be. And that was how it started. I created a plan. Knew I have the products I was already selling, my banana bread, my coconut bread at Nelis Nigeria. And I was ready to give the best into this my side hustle then, because it was not yet my full-time hustle. So it was my side hustle. So what did I do, Sarah? Because I'm going to, break it down to you guys in a very simpler way, simpler terms, so that you would understand. I started this by I knew that I could not take orders a lot because I had a 9 to 5. I would take orders throughout the whole week and deliver weekends because I needed to do the delivery myself with the dispatch rider and all that. I'll take a taxi, move all the places, and do the deliveries by myself. And because I was not getting so much orders, that was it. But when I decided to do this getaway plan, okay, I needed to know that for me to be able to make 5 million naira, please, for those who are not in Nigeria or not here, watching here from Nigeria, 5 million naira, somebody should help me do the calculation. I'm not so good with maths. It's a certain amount in dollars, right? And I decided to say, okay, I'm going to do all it can take for me to earn that particular, match my salary in the oil services with my side hustle. So for me to do that, I could not be doing only deliveries weekend. I had to be doing deliveries the next day, so that more orders can come. So I looked for a strategy. I got a small girl who her job was to help me take orders. I was paying her 10,000 naira. Just help me take orders. Sit down one place, take orders. By 4 o'clock, send me all the orders. So how do I get people to do this, to even get the orders? Simple. I knew that there was something about me that people loved. The way I talk, the way I behave. I started a little bit by when I was baking, when I do the whole baking in the kitchen, and I don't want to sleep off, I will make some videos, and so that I don't get to sleep. That was the whole plan of making those videos, so that I don't get to sleep. I will dance, and I post it up on social media, and I see a lot of people loved it. So, and I will write the caption that, oh, I'm doing this video because I don't want to burn what I'm cooking. And everyone like, okay, no problem, get it, bring it on. And I do the videos and I dance, and in my mind, I'm just like, I'm disgracing myself because this oil worker coming to be dancing on social media because of she doesn't want her bread to burn. Do you understand where I'm coming from? But people loved it. People just loved it because I was just being myself. I was being authentically me. And my bread started moving. So from selling 1 week, I started selling the next day. From selling the next day, I said, okay, I can take orders till 12 p.m. that same day and still deliver. That was how I started. So as more customers came, there was more reason for me to market shamelessly. I started looking for people's platform to go on board. I started trying to look for, how do I enter into other people's stores? The first people I entered was a lady who sells healthy snacks, Green Grill House, and healthy salad, Green Grill House. And I went to her and said, Madam Green Grill, can you please allow me to bring in my product so that instead of people to come and wait for me, I can send them to your store since I did not have a physical store? And she said, okay, no problem. And she allowed me. That was the first time I ever had to bring out my product. And one thing I did was, because I knew that I wanted to make sure my product sells, I did not go again and start asking Madam Gringo, okay, how far? Have they finished selling my product? I didn't go to disturb her. She is the boss. I went ahead to take the number of her staff who was in charge of my bread. And I'll call the girl, how far? Have you guys finished selling? And she'll tell me, no, it's remaining 2, it's remaining 3. Any amount she tells me, I'll go on Instagram. Come and buy bread, go to greenhouse. And I was doing anything possible to make sure that bread sells off. That was my strategy. I will scream it, I will shout it, I will talk about it. And guess what? As at 2016, that strategy worked well. And that was how my brand started growing. And from then I looked for other brands like Sweet Kiwi, entered into So Fresh. In So Fresh, there was a time we were even doing 100 breads per day. So that was when I knew that I need to either focus on my 9 to 5 or focus on what's the name? What's the name? My focus on my bread. Now my side hustle was now making me a lot of money. When after 1 year I checked my books, I realized that the money I made in 6 months of it did better than what I was paid as a salary worker. That is that 5 million, for instance. I was paid for in 6 months. I made more money in 6 months in my side hustle that I made money in my 9 to 5. And I knew that I had something. And that was just where I started. From there onwards, I started moving. Okay, what do I do? I said, okay, high time I take on entrepreneurship. Entered it into entrepreneurship full front. And that was when everything started. I started Naijabrandchick because of that. I started Naijabrandchick because I started noticing there's a lot of frustrations that happens as an entrepreneur. And I didn't want to show my face at the time. But then something else happened. I'm going to gist you why marketing yourself shamelessly really does work. Something I just said to myself, okay, I didn't want to show myself because I felt like people already knew me so much at Nelly's Nigeria. There was no need for me to start showing myself again. But I was, telling people, telling stories, talking about business, talking about stuff. And after a while, I said, something happened, and I needed to something happened at Nelly's Nigeria. I had issues with NAFDAC. NAFDAC came to my store. Many of you know my story. NAFDAC came to my store and shut me down. And that was the time I moved into a new space. By moving into that new space, it requires that I would spend a lot more money. And because I needed to spend a lot more money, it was a very big mess that I have to have this whole NAFDAC issue. I was locked up, brought out. When I was brought out, was told that I needed to my shop was locked down for like 10 days. And even at that time my store was locked out, I had some people I was owing. So I asked myself, what do I do? How do I get myself out of this whole mess? I can't go to the banks and ask for a loan at that time, because if you ask a bank for a loan, they're going to take an arm and a leg. And this was happening in 2017. So what did I do? I said to myself, okay, I know social media very well. I know how to use it. I have sold a lot on this social media. So what that's it from my Nelly's Nigeria. And I can write a book on how you can sell using Instagram, because that was my base. I just wrote it out that I'm selling a book. And I've not written that book. At the time I mentioned it, I had not written that book. I said I was going to write a book. No, I was writing a book that will teach you on how to use social media and so and so. Just as I explained it. And guess what? The book was supposed to be 10,000 naira, but if you pre-order, you will get it at 8,000 naira in 48 hours. In 48 hours, the book started selling a lot more than I could think of. I'm like, what? Is this how social media is? So if this is how social media is, then I need to market more. And I started thinking, okay, what are the things that people want to do? I was coming live every day. I'll come live. I'll teach you this. I'll teach you that. Anybody that knew me 2016, 2017 can testify to this. Every day I'm live. I'll come on live. I will teach you from morning to night. I will talk. After I finish talking live, I will explain this. I will teach you that. I'll teach you that. When I finish teaching, I will keep the replay, sell the replay. I was marketing. I was pushing myself. I will go to people's spaces. I will ask them, can I work with you, collaborate with you? Can I be, I was very strategic about making sure that my voice will be heard. And I believe so much that the more I go into other people's spaces, the more I'm into other places, the more people get to know me, the more I become top of mind, which is exactly what shamelessly marketing your product does. I was focused on creating top of mind. I was focused on creating visibility for my brand. I was focused on making sure that I gain loyal people who will one day continuously be with me. That is why if you see how people are still following me, it's because I always make sure I bring in value and I make sure I market shamelessly. And when I'm doing these things, okay, I ask myself, what exactly, when I'm doing this, my shameless marketing, I ask myself, what exactly does the people who want to hear from me want to hear, and what exactly? So I start to put myself in their own shoes. I start to understand exactly how they want their own stuff to be done. So someone who is trying to grow their business online is not necessarily looking for how to be an advanced person. The person needs simple things like, tell me how to press this button and come live. Tell me how to just be online. What next do I do? And how do I get more people to see my product and services? How do I get people to see me? So shameless marketing is all about pushing yourself beyond your limits, beyond your family and friends. Some of us think that it is only when we only sell to our family and friends, that is it, and I'm too shy. I used to be very shy. I still say I'm shy sometimes, but some people don't believe me. But I used to be very, very, very shy. And I said to myself, Nelly, this is just a phone. You're just holding a phone and you're talking to the phone. Nobody is going to query you for just looking through the phone and talking to the phone. Nobody is seeing you. So do whatever you want to do. And let me tell you something I do. Anytime I pick up my phone and make a video that I want to post out to social media, if I don't laugh at myself in a like, hey Nelly, this girl wants to disgrace me. If I don't laugh at myself that way, I will not post that video. If I cannot laugh at myself about the video I'm about to post, I know that somebody else will not laugh. Then again, you have to understand something. This business is for your customers and not necessarily for you. So when you're marketing, you have to do what it takes to get into their eyeballs, to get into the spaces where they are. Some of you are trying to do prim and proper, which is fine. I don't care how you want to do your shameless marketing. If you want to be prim and proper, be prim and proper. But just make sure that you're making the money roll in. However you do it, just make sure you're consistently speaking what you do. Come out in different angles whenever you're doing shameless marketing. So for instance, I recently sold a book, an e-course, well, I put it as a course now, on Seller, how to edit your photos and videos, right? And I did that course. Currently, it has over 7,300 people that have bought that particular course at 3,225 naira. Somebody do the math. I think the last time I checked, it was actually 7,400. I'm not even sure, but I let me just leave it at 700, 7,003. No problem. Someone do the math. 7,300 times 3,225. What did I do differently? I took that particular course. I started breaking it down. I'll break it down so that I will use every single thing as a topic, as content creation. Every single thing is content creation. So what do I mean by break it down? This is the phone. Let's say this phone is the course that I created. Okay, let's say this phone is the course that I created. So today I will take this particular camera. I will talk about this particular side of the camera and tell you what you will learn, how you mark, how you will get it. Tomorrow I'll focus on this one. I will teach you how you get this one, how everything will work, how everything will do. Tomorrow I say, do you know that you will even get a pouch? I'll talk about the pouch. I'll move about the pouch. Next thing I say, look at how the screensaver is. I'll talk. That is exactly how I do my marketing. I take each piece one after the or the other in what you're selling and break it down so well. Break it down so well that people will feel connected and say, oh, this is what I need. Because sometimes when we're marketing, okay, we tend to forget that people learn from different points and that people need to have 7 touch points in your marketing before they can even say, let me think about buying this person's product. Let me think about using this person's service. Do you understand? So what are your touch points? You think it's just when you make one post, you sit down and say, they're not buying from me. Sister, go and check my posts. Go and check my page. Okay? You will have to make at least, if you're trying to market shamelessly, at least 19 posts. You don't know some posts that actually will go viral. Go and check my page. When I told it I sold the 7,300 and so 7,000 something, right? It is some days 19 posts I make. I will talk about it. Anything is content for me. If I was making a post, if I'm doing something right now that they are, I look for something that's trending, I will go to Twitter, I'll look at what's trending on Twitter. Oh, they are talking about the Tinder swindler. Okay, how can I use the Tinder swindler to make a post? How can I use it, right? So what is in your own sector, in your own niche that you can use? How can you also, even if you're going to use all this trending stuff, how can you bring it back to what you do, how you sell what you sell? Don't do it in the normal niche everybody's doing. Maybe they're using Tinder swindler. They'll not be saying, I will give you 5 million. I will give, Don't do that. Look for a unique way to pass that message about what you do using the trends. And that is something I do very well. And I want you to start learning how to do it. All you need to do is sometimes go to the Google Trends, check out what is trending in my market, in my niche. What are the things that people are doing right now? How can I create content around that? What is trending in Nigeria? What is trending in around the world? Well, how can I talk about it? How can I use it as a case study, talk about things? And I want to say something to you, okay? Whenever you're marketing shamelessly, stop being that person who is going to be doing the normal contents. So because that's what people do these days. They'll just write how to buy this, how to get that, how to do. Well, that is awesome, right? Everybody is doing it and you want to stand out, okay? So if I was to come online or to talk about a particular, maybe I want to get people to buy how to use a Samsung phone. If I want to come out and create a course on how to use a Samsung phone, while everybody may be using that as their topic, I wouldn't, right? I will say something like how Abike started using Samsung phone to generate over 5 million. I will talk about something that made Abike's Samsung phone to become better than others. That will make you to say, I want to be like Abike. I want to do what are you doing? What is Abike doing differently? So that's how you grab attention. You use case study value, not only just creating content. Don't do what others are doing. Now, I also want to talk about what's, trying to shamelessly sell yourself, as well as also, building a brand for yourself online is not. Some of you think that when you're shamelessly selling yourself, all you need to do is go to other people's comments and become a nuisance. Tag people unnecessarily. Don't do that. Don't do that. There's a thin line between becoming a nuisance and becoming a personable brand. Don't be that nuisance. Don't be that person who would like to, you drop a comment to say, oh, thank you. Oh, fine. This is nice. However, we are selling this, and don't be that person. Do not be that person, because the plan is not for today to make sales. The plan is for even when after making sales, people stay back on your page. People stay and you build a community. Let me say something again. See, when it comes to shameless marketing, okay, you shouldn't just also only, I'm talking about shameless marketing because shameless marketing is something like shameless selling, right? So when you're doing all this whole thing, right, you need to make sure that you understand your core. Why are you doing what you're doing? Why are you focused on selling what you're selling? When I started, I personally said I wanted to sell on that, seller course. I personally said I wanted to sell 2,000, just 2,000 to 2,000 people, and I will be fine, right? And I got to 2,000 quickly, and I changed my strategy and I increased it. So because I knew I was going to do 2,000, I had to ask myself, how many contents do I need to do in a day? If you are going to be running ads, it's a different case, right? If you're going to be running ads, it's a different case altogether. You are going to start asking yourself, how many people do you need to acquire? How much money do you need to acquire one customer? So that's a different mathematics altogether. But I'm talking about this because I did that particular course through organic selling, right? So you sit down and you tell yourself, how many people do you want to sell to? When you find out that number, you ask yourself, how many do you need to sell in a day? And if you need to sell like 5 in a day and you have not hit that your target, you need to shamelessly market, because you have a why that brought you on social media. Some of the time we come on social media, we are very distracted. We have not done our homework, but we used to push our niece, uncle, our niece, our nephew, our children to go and do their homework. But we don't do our homework. What do? We go to all the gossip blogs. We are first to comment there, but we forget to do our homework. Before you go to any of those gossip blogs, make sure you focus on doing your homework. I am to sell 5 today, and I must see those five payments inside my seller accounts before the end of today. So when you have seen your 5 payments, then you can sit down and go to all the gossip blogs and enjoy yourself. But if you have a target and you set targets per day, you will see how your business will grow. So my own was that I had only 10 days to sell, and I said I wanted to do 100 a day. If I'm going to do 100 a day, that means I need to push harder than expected. So what did I do? I will talk about the product. I will look for something. I would say anything is content. Anything I see is content. Anything. I can even, as I am like this, I'll say, see my face. Okay, let me now show you how to change your face to this. Anything is content. Sometimes when you don't really have a lot of content, you can also do some things that, to help you to get to shamelessly market. You can also go on TikTok, type in the thing that you do. Let's say it's Instagram tips I want to start teaching to shamelessly market myself, because I have a class or a course or a webinar or whatever the case may be I'm selling, and I want people to come on board. I go there, look at what others are doing, write down some things that I can use, and also try to tweak it and create my own content. You have to be out there. Anybody who tells you that, gone are those days when you don't need to be out there for you to make money, the person is actually lying to you, because it's even worse now. It's even worse because you need to be in people's faces. So let me tell you other things that you need to do. You need to know why you need to consistently, shamelessly sell yourself. One, you do these things because you want to simply put yourself on the top of mind of people, right? Number two, you want to shamelessly sell yourself because you want to create more visibility, more awareness for your brand. Number three, you also doing this thing to create what we call FOMO. I know you guys already know what FOMO is, which is fear of missing out, because everybody like, why is all this noise? I've been marketing NBC Trade Fair registration, and I know I created FOMO. I have been talking, shouting, connecting, everything, because I want more people to register. And we're like, I don't want to miss out though. And I'm showing receipts of what happened in the past, how people made so much money. People are like, I cannot miss out. And they come on board. Then while you're trying to create that FOMO, the next thing you're going to start doing is to ignite curiosity. Because as more people are coming onto your page, people are like, who is this person? How does this fair work? Is it really true? Are these people selling this amount of money? They want to know. Some people they will actually just pay for your product or services just because they want to just be sure that what you said you are is exactly what you are. That is all. That's the reason why they're paying, because they want to confirm that whatever you said you are is exactly what you are. And that's it. So when they come in and they see that you are really what you say you are, they become what? They become your loyalists. And when they become your loyalists, they are not going anywhere, sister. You will sell another one to them. You will sell another one to them. You sell another one. Guess what? You have acquired them. They will acquire more people, and they will continue to acquire more and more people. So that is how you consistently market yourself shamelessly. So I also want you to remember, you should not go and spam people's pages. Don't be a nuisance to society. Don't be that kind of person who is going to be trying their best possible to, be a wannabe. Don't be that person. Don't be a wannabe. You can be playful. You can be every other thing, but don't try to force yourself, okay? When you're marketing shamelessly, remember to stay where you are celebrated and not where you're tolerated. Because people go to spaces where they are tolerated because, for instance, me going to sell about how to start up on Instagram to someone who has 50,000 followers. What? I already have 50,000 followers. Why are you telling me about how to start up on Instagram? I don't need it. If I'm to market how to start up and sell on Instagram, I will go to people who have 1,000 followers, 2,000 followers, 3,000 followers who want to grow, or even people who have less than 1,000 followers. So that is how you know. Make sure you focus on your market. Don't go and start going to places where you're not needed. And the more you go to where you're not needed, which is the places where you will be tolerated, you will not sell as much as you want. So no matter how you shout, make noise online, talk, do everything, you will not, nothing will come out of it. Your shameless marketing will be very shameful. Okay. I also want you to also have a way of reconnecting with the people who you market to. So if you're shamelessly marketing yourself or shamelessly selling to people, make sure you always keep in touch with these people. Do you understand? Make sure you always keep in touch with these people. It could be through your WhatsApp, it could be through your email list, it could be through something that you connect with them. Follow up, ask for testimonials, use those testimonials to market shamelessly to others. So let me give you an example. Recently, I've been marketing again for this, my NBC trade fair, and I had someone who in the past was saying that, oh, I was at the back. I did not get more visibility. And after the fair, she came back and said, oh, I sold so much at the back. So that is also a way of using to start market and say, if you're going to stay at the back, or don't feel sad that you're staying at the back. People would buy from you, whether you're on the front or the back. So all you do is that every single content you get, look for how you can channel it back into selling yourself online. But whatever you're doing, make sure that you're still on course. Make sure that you're not carried away. Make sure that you're not refocusing yourself on something else. Just focus. And at the end of the day, you'll start to see the money falling around down. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Can I take in some questions, Stella?
Yes, you can. Your session was amazing. Oh my God. Like, whatever they say about Naijabrandchick and she being one of the best in the industry, it is true. It is true because it was like your session was back to back knowledge. Thank you. Thank you so much for delivering value here. So we have some couple of questions. One is from Jubril Oguntade. Jubril is asking, "Hi, when you're building a brand aggressively, it takes right on track because it facilitates growth organically. How do you then stay consistent when you are having a bad day or even a burnout?"
Okay. Thank you. I love this question. Jibril, I'm actually having a bad day today. I love this question. I'm being open to you. I'm actually having a bad day today. Guess what? I was supposed to be by 6 p.m. today. I moved it to 8 p.m. See, I don't have a nanny. At this moment, as I sit down here talking to you, I don't have a nanny. I bribed my children to please stay upstairs and don't make noise. That please, I need to deliver. I have to remember that I have to do what I'm supposed to do. I wrote a story of mine recently on my page on social media. I have a child who is mildly autistic. I have a child. I have to deal with going to his therapy back then 3 times in a week. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. I go every day to Abeokuta in another state in Nigeria. I do that every time. But I don't look like my problems because I have to remember that in as much as all this would happen, I cannot lose myself. So ask yourself, what is more important to you? So even if you're having a bad day, you have to dust it off. Things will happen. Things will definitely happen. Doesn't mean you will not move on in this life. You will definitely move on. So if I need to come out here and make up, put up a fine face, and just do what I'm supposed to do, I do it. Get the job done and move on. That's how it's supposed to be. So another thing I do is that because I know that I'm really good at marketing, I come online, make all the noise. Immediately I come out of my marketing, what I do is I call my staff. I say, please reply all the comments. So I'm not the one replying the comments. I'm not the one in the DM, but I know how to push the market. I say, start replying people. Do you understand me? You can't kill yourself. You have to still deliver value. Or you tell people, please, I will talk to you later. Just drop your message in the DM. I'll reply so and so time. You can't. But if you need to deliver, you deliver. That is all that matters. That is all. Do you think I have a good day every day? Ah, no, I don't. Far from it. Far from it. No nanny, three children. I ran to Abara today to go and to go and pick up my son from secondary school, testing whatever. Not I didn't go to they brought him back. He went to Abara, So just to go and bring him back, all these things, and I'm here. I just want you to know that life is not supposed to be easy. That's just it. Go ahead, Stella. Are you here? Milton, are you here? Let me see if there's any other question. So there's a question here that says, what was your undergraduate course that you studied? Do you think it actually shaped your knowledge of marketing? So that is from Kifia. Kifaya. I hope I pronounced your name. Please ask me all the questions you guys want to ask me. I'm ready to answer. Yes, so I read psychology. I read psychology, and I think that understanding people actually helped me to become a better person. I read psychology, and it actually helped me to know how to what's the name? Know how to sell to people. I also learned how to use what I call the gift of gab. I have it. I know how to use it well, and that psychology, doing psychology and focusing on industrial psychology, understanding when people are stressed and all that stuff helped me so well. Did it really affect? I don't know. I just maybe understanding more people. Yes. So yeah, that's that's just it. Um, any other question?
Amazing. Yes.
Okay.
So sorry I went off for a bit. We have just one more question before
Okay.
we call it a night. So we have a question from Kifaya. Kifaya is asking, how does one stay motivated even if one doesn't make enough sales after shamelessly marketing?
Okay, so if you don't make enough sales when you are shamelessly marketing, it means that your marketing is not well done. So what people do, and one mistake people do when they're marketing, is that they start to market before they plan. So, Kifaya, I want you to sit down today and plan. Remember, in everything I've spoken today, I have talked about how I did a getaway plan before I left work. There's always a plan. I do a lot of plans. So, what do you want to sell, for instance? Let's say you want to sell 50 iPhones before the end of the month. Just as an instance, you want to sell 50 iPhones before the end of the month, and one iPhone is 10,000 naira, which means that 50 will be like, I think, 500,000. I don't know. I don't know. So I'm not really good with maths. So you will ask yourself, okay, if you want to sell 500,000 in a month, how many days of the month are there? Minus Saturday and Sunday. Let's just remove that. Let's say we do 5 days. So we break down that 5 days. Sorry, I have to be doing the math so that um it is easier for me. So let's just say 10,000 times 50, that is 500,000. And then we have 5 days. So that is 500,000 divided by 50. Anyways, I don't really know how to do maths. But the plan is that you ask yourself, how many do you need to sell in one day? How many phones do you need to sell in one day? So if it comes to, say, you need to sell like so if you need to sell like say 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. So if you're going to sell 2, 3, 4 or 5, you will not ask yourself, who do you want to target to sell to that 2, 3, 4 or 5? You say, today I'm going to target those who are mothers, or those who are trying to get something for Valentine's Day. So you start thinking that way. So you now make a content or a post where you will say, I know you're trying to do Valentine's Day. Oh, make sure that you buy phone for this person. Oh, now we are giving it to you. Oh, right now. Oh, see, phone that used to be this thing amount of money. Now it is this one. Oh, come and buy. So you are focused on someone who wants to do Valentine. Then you come back again, you focus on someone who wants to do push gift. I say your wife is about to give birth, so she has been begging you to come and drop to buy phone for her. You don't want to buy phone for her. Today is your last chance, so come and buy phone. So you start to write down the kind of content you want to put out, right? You don't just go ahead and just start marketing. You have to plan. So I'm going to focus on those who want to give something to their vow. I want to do something for those who want to do for push push gifts. I want to give something for someone who wants to do a birthday. I want someone who wants to do an award ceremony. Just so you think about different ways or different people that may want to give out a gift of that magnitude to their to someone else, and then you start targeting it. And as you're targeting it, what you start to do is to see that people will connect. They're like, hey, and it's true. I wanted to market, I wanted to do this, I wanted to do that. And another thing else I want you to do is that when you're doing this marketing, and because sometimes many people may still not know you. I want you to start creating relationships. I forgot to mention this earlier. So sorry about that. I want you to start creating relationship with people. Start working with people, having collaborations. When somebody say, join my something, if it's something you can afford, come on board. You're not just joining because you want to learn what they're saying. You're also joining because you want to create relationship with others. Be that person that speaks in the group. You're not speaking in the group because you want to market yourself. You're speaking in the group because you want to be that person who people will remember in the group. So they will know you as that person that talks, that person that is always there. And people can always come by the side and talk to you because they know you. Do you understand? So you're not trying to be a nuisance. You're trying to be that person that helps others and push others up. So when you join into people's communities, join people's groups, then if you go to them and say, please, I want to look for someone who I can work with to collaborate with the person and go live on their pages. Or you look out for someone, say, okay, no problem. Why don't you go live with me? Let me come and do this with you. And then you go live on other people's pages. Then you're creating trust. Because sometimes the reason why you may not be selling the way you want to be selling is because no matter how you do all these things, people don't trust your brand. And when people don't trust your brand, it becomes hard. So you can talk from morning to afternoon to night, nothing will happen. So you need to create relationships. Ordinary because of somebody who others trust mentioned you. That's all. Imagine if you joined Seller and then you created a particular course or something and you put it out there, you enter into Seller's DM and say, hi, Seller, please, I'm really trying to hit up this my course. Can you people just help me to make a talk about me on the page? And they have already seen that you have paid for their pro account. They can see that you are really serious about your business. Maybe you're not selling as much as you want, and they put off a post for you on their page. That's a lot. Just on their Instagram page, Seller talks about you and what you do. That's a lot. When you're running your advert, what will you do? You start saying, hi, my name is Naijabrandchick. I popularly knows, finish talking about yourself. I was recently featured on Seller. It's something, don't wait until CNN calls you. Please, let's start with the Seller. I was recently, featured on CNN, on Seller. You now put up your Seller. People are, who is Seller? Who is Seller? Don't go and look for it. Do you understand? It's still marketing yourself shamelessly. And before you know it, more people will like, okay, wow, this person, if Seller is talking about this person, that means we need to trust her, or and then they'll go and buy. Sometimes you just need to you need to attach yourself on another person's back and move to the next level. So whenever you feel that way, note that you need collaborations, and it doesn't need to be too expensive. Just be in people's faces, be in people's groups, be in people's communities. Join, start small, anyone you can. Today you say, oh, my target is to join a community where there women are paying 3k. No problem, you join that one. When you see that you have grown past 3k people, you say, I want to join the one that they are doing 10k. You join so that you get higher customers. You now say, okay, I started this bundle. How can I get people that will buy from me 50k? Okay, if I join this community, okay, are these people that they paid 50k to join this class? Okay, that means that I need to be in this community. You join. As you're growing, you're also training yourself, learning something, and then you're growing. Then give people testimonials. You know, if all this, imagine if I did something, you're in my community and you learned something, genuinely you'd learn something, you have done well, you have done absolutely well with one of my courses or something, and you took out time, write out a testimonial, write it from beginning to end. I will post it and put your name now. And guess what? When someone sees your name, they're like, that's another trust score. My trust score plus your own trust score put together. Why would someone not want to buy from you? Tell me why. So you have to be able to join, think about, how do I join places where I have what I call transformational relationships. Transformational relationships. We already know that sales cannot happen overnight, but you want to be in places that will help you to jumpstart it. So start looking for those communities, okay? Sorry, is there any other question? Okay.
Wow. This has been amazing. So we have a whole lot of people giving positive feedbacks, right? Like Kifaya is saying, fantastic. Helen Light is giving us the fire emoji. Wow. Thank you so much.
Someone
Nelly,
has a question here. Someone has a question. One Oluwakemi.
Okay, let's see it. Okay, oh yeah, seen it. Oluwakem is saying, I'm into production of cleaning products, but I am passionate about women empowerment. Do I need to build two different personal brands?
Yes, ma. I am into I'm into healthy food, but I also have passionate for helping business owners, and I built two different brands. But let me tell you here, and I want you to be okay with it. The moment you start up your women empowerment and it starts to grow, note that your cleaning products business may go down, because what you feed will grow. What you feed will grow, and you have to be okay with it. If today I say, I don't want to do Naijabrandchick again, I want to focus mainly on Nelly's and start marketing it like I used to market it in that past, Naijabrandchick no go see my face. No, Naijabrandchick will never grow. I just want you to be okay with it, because it's just like we say, oh, I love all my children equally. You yourself, you know that deep down inside your mind, you don't love all your children equally. Some are greater than others. It's just that you don't say it out. You don't open out your mouth and say it, but you know that deep down that you give one attention more than the other. That's okay, right? So I want you to be okay with that. That what you feed will grow. You will not have the energy. You will not have the energy to be feeding two on the same optimal level. You will not have the energy. So get used to it. Don't feel bad about it. The day you're ready to do cleaning products this week, you say cleaning products, you do cleaning. Customer will fall. The day you're ready to do women empowerment, women, just especially if you're using social media, just note that you cannot have the same energy. You can't put the same energy in the two brands, except you are not the one handling both of them at the same time. Maybe you outsource one. Even if you outsource one, trust me, what you feed will grow, because at the end of the day, it's all about the energy you bring on board, right? That's just it. It's all about the energy. Thank you so much.
It's all about the
Someone is asking
energy.
me,
It's all about the energy. Thank you.
yeah,
Okay.
someone is asking me if I have a platform. I have a platform. Yes, I do. I actually have a platform called Dominate Sales and Instagram. but I don't open it up all the time. So I'm about to create a wait list for it. And I don't do it because I just want you to sell. I do it now because I want to have a relationship with you. I want afterwards, if I see something that will help you, I say, hey, Kemi, go and apply for this thing. Or you cannot apply. Come, open your computer. Let's do it fast, 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 fast. Then you apply and you win. Say, hey, Nelly, I won. Oh. So I'm looking for people who are ready to say, I will take a deep breath and I'm ready to grow slowly. That I'm ready to take it. I want to normalize consistency over boom, 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 magic. Every day, one day I've sold 50 million. No, you don't want something that you just sell and tomorrow you don't make money, next tomorrow you make money. You don't want that kind. You want something that will give you sweet consistent money, and it's by having relationship with people. So yes, I'll talk about yes, Utime, thank you so much for talking for that. All right, yeah, that's it. Thank you so much, Wilson.
All right then. So guys, please, if you have any other question, right, you can always DM Naijabrandchick, and I'm sure herself or her team will attend to you. Please follow her on Instagram at Naijabrandchick. She is an amazing creator. She's one of the top selling merchants at Seller right now. Okay, let me just put it out there. She's one of like the top selling merchants at Seller.
Thank
Guys,
you.
we've been having back to back sessions here, and I mean, I've enjoyed myself. So, guys, you know the drill. Nelly, there is something we usually do at the end of every session. Okay, so
Okay.
we usually post for a picture, and our viewers just take a screenshot and just give us a shout out on social media.
Wait,
So
let
they
me
will
go with
tag you as
well.
Niger Branching.
Please hold on. I love a picture anytime.
All right, are you ready?
I've been posting since so.
Sorry. Sorry. Okay, so in the count of three, we pause. One, two, three.
Wait,
Yay!
wait, wait, wait. Do
Awesome.
it again. Do
Awesome.
it again.
Awesome.
No, that one did not come out well. Please do it again.
Okay. Okay. One, two, three. Yay!
Now
Amazing.
one.
So guys, please take a screenshot. Take a
Ah,
screenshot. Take a take a screenshot of this and post it on your Instagram story, post it on Twitter, tag at TrySeller, tag at Naijabrandchick, and also tag at Milton Tutu, of course, too, because I'm a fine boy. So tag all
yes,
of
so
us, right? And we are going to engage and repost. Thank you so much, Naijabrandchick. Before you
thank
leave,
you.
what's that last word you have for creators? Yeah, like that last word you have for creators. I want to like shamelessly market themselves.
Creators, normalize consistency. Normalize consistency. Some of us, there was a time when, it's okay for you to just start off small and just scale. These days when you hear somebody has made $1 million, you feel like you need, why? What's happening to you? You're not selling. No, go back to what makes you good. Focus on authenticity, like you're being authentic about yourself, and just be consistent. See, the reason why I'm still here till today online and still remaining Lolo one of Instagram is because I have remained consistent over the years. Just be yourself and be consistent. Just normalize it. And when you're consistent, if you say that you want to be posting once a day, please post once a day. Let me tell you a true story. I started my YouTube channel. Go and look for me at Naijabrandchick. I started my YouTube channel in December. And my own game was just to post once a week. Once. I can't do more than that. As of today, I am shy 600 people to 10,000 followers. Shy 600. All because I have been consistent, and everybody knows every Sunday I bring out a video. Every Sunday I bring out a video. That is what they know. Be consistent. Just be consistent. You will see that the reason that you will do better than someone who has the best products. Consistency will take you further than any other brand can ever, any other thing can ever take you. So please, normalize consistency. Normalize it. Yes, thank you so much, Ella, for my YouTube channel.
Normalize consistency, guys. Normalize consistency. Thank you so much, Nelly. Thank you so much for delivering. Thank you for always being here for Seller whenever we
Ah,
call. Thanks a lot. I appreciate. God bless
thank
you, and
you.
thank you so much for all you do.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye. So yeah, all right then. Bye.
Bye.
Woo! Guys, we did a thing. We did a thing. Yes, I'm saying this. We did a thing. We did a thing. Wow. 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 Ah, back to back to back to back to back to back, guys. Man, we did a thing here. Thank you so much for everyone that viewed this summit. Thank you so much. I am so grateful, right? I'm grateful for everyone that viewed from like day one, from the day that we started up until today. I'm grateful for everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Right from like the first session that we had, the first session that we had Douglas Candy scene, down to like the session with Trisha Bees, down to the session, down to the panel session in the afternoon, the evening session, today's sessions, everything. You guys just showed up for us. You guys showed up for us excellently. You guys showed up for us excellently. Thank you so much. I want to also thank like everybody that joined in organizing this summit. Godwin, I see you. You did an amazing job. Godwin is the social media lead at Seller. Godwin, you did an amazing job organizing the comms, social media, everything. I know that it was a lot on you, but you did an amazing job. UK's digital marketing lead at Seller for like putting out the ads and promotions and everything. Well done, UK. Thank you so much. Zoe, our product marketing associate. I know that working at Seller is a whole lot of pressure, but thanks a lot for like doing an amazing job. Thank you, Samiet, for like churning out a whole lot of content for us. Samiet is our content marketing lead at Seller. Thank you so much, Samiet, for like churning out a whole lot of content for us. Thank you, Douglas Kendison, who is like the founder and CEO of Seller. And without him, none of this would have happened, right? So thank you so much, Douglas, for like making most of these things happen. Thank you, Olamide. Olamide designed all the amazing graphics all the amazing graphics and everything that you're seeing right now. Olamide designed everything. Thank you, Jedediah, for creating some of like the marketing and promotional materials. Thank you, John, for creating the introduction videos. Thank you so much. This is like after scene. When you see the movie when they're like saying thank you and stuff like yes, this is it. So thank you, Jedediah. Thank you, John, for like creating amazing videos. Thank you, Gloria, for hosting the panel session. Gloria sent us a DM like, hey, I want to host a panel session. And we're like, yeah, do you know what? Do it. And she did it excellently well. Thanks to all the volunteers. Thank you, God's Will. Thank you, everybody, all the volunteers everybody that I'm talking about this. Thank you. And of course, thank you, Milton, too, for like making this thing work because I'm the brother marketing manager at Seller. And also thank you, Chris. Chris is the guy at the back end actually handling like every single thing about the virtual experience, right? So as you're seeing all of this thing work like this, Chris is actually like the guy handling every single thing back end. Thank you so much, Chris. Thank you to our speakers from Peace Itimi to Ibironke to Bitcoin Chick to Naijabrandchick to Nelly to Anchor Nakpal of Teachable to Douglas to Jimmy Tewe to Temi Popular to Selem King. Which other person? Who am I missing? To Joybet all the way from Cameroon to David Nandwa all the way from Kenya, Nairobi. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. All our speakers too. There's so much I can't even cover everybody, but thank you so much, guys. To Eva, how can I forget Eva? Thank you, Eva. Thank you, Eva, for turning up for us. Thanks a lot. We really do appreciate. Thank you so much, everyone. Social media Oga, Bolaji, social media Oga. Thank you so much, Bolaji, for showing up. Thank you so much, Bolaji, for showing up. And to everybody that viewed from like everywhere in the world, from Ghana to Kenya to Cameroon to USA to UK to Nigeria to Benin Republic to Paris, for anywhere that you viewed this summit right now. Thanks a lot. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Thanks so much, Innocent. Wanchuku Priest, Ina Emeka, Ella Light. Thank you so much, guys. And guys, please go down to seller.co/pricing and get a free account on Seller. But guys, guess what? We are giving you, a 10% discount on Seller Pro plans. And with Seller Pro plans, you can literally do more with Seller. So guys, use the coupon code SUMMIT10 and jump on a jump on a seller pro plan, and you're going to get like a 10% discount on your first month. So just go to like seller.co/pricing, right? Seller.co/pricing, right? And use the coupon code SUMMIT10 to get a 10% discount on your first month. And with that, you can do more with Seller. With Seller, you can host ebooks, digital products, online courses, masterminds, subscription products, build sales pages, have an affiliate marketing feature, sell to anyone, anywhere in the world. See, Seller is that platform that you need if you want to like make your digital product sales successful. Seller is the home of digital products. So guys, thank you so much. And of course, follow Seller on all social. So yeah, this is it on the same screen. Seller.co/pricing. Go there and jump on a Seller Pro plan. And of course, follow Seller on all social media handles. On Instagram at TrySeller, on Twitter at TrySeller, on Facebook Seller also. Just follow Seller everywhere. And you have to follow this beautiful young man too. So and also at Milton22 on all social media platforms, even on Google, at Milton22 everywhere. Thanks to everyone that hosted to UK. Thank you, Gloria. Thanks to everyone. If I haven't mentioned your name, I'm so sorry, but thank you so much for like turning up for us. God bless you. And we are going to put a close to this summit right now. We'll be having another summit again, this time next year, right? Seller Digital Product and Digital Creator Summit 2.0 is going to come back bigger and better. Trust me, it's going to come back bigger and better, right? And also, there is something I'm actually forgetting to say right now. Oh my God, I just forgot. Yeah, I had something to say. But guys, thanks a lot. Thank you so much for everyone tuning in, viewing this right now. I will keep on saying thank you to you guys so that we are actually grateful that you're doing this with Seller. Seller is the home of digital products. Your faith are actually selling their digital products on Seller, and guys, you too should sell your digital products on Seller. Guys, thanks a lot, guys. Thank you so much. I am so grateful. Okay, I'm so grateful. So guys, we'll see you this time next year, and we actually have a whole lot of things on the pipeline at Seller coming. For instance, we have an ebook that is more like a collection of collection of thoughts from like different creators. For instance, Nelly's an author in the ebook. Salem King is an author in the ebook. Bolaji Billions is an author in the ebook. Ali Roth is an author in the ebook. Elena Alpha is an author in the ebook. Also, a whole lot of people, up to like 10 different authors in the ebook, right? And they're all talking about digital products and how you can actually make more money selling digital products. Daminola, the social media guru, is also like the Facebook ads guru, is also like an author in the ebook, right? They are basically talking about how to like make more money selling digital products. And that project is going to come out maybe sometime around March, April. We are going to put it out there, and it's going to be like free for everyone. I can see people shooting their shots in the comment box when I'm here giving my thank you speech. I will block all of you. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so just stay tuned with Seller. We have a whole lot of things coming up, like our affiliate marketing, our affiliate network, and also the marketplace. A whole lot of things. So just follow Seller on social media and get in touch with us so that you be in the known of everything that we're doing. And don't forget to follow Milton22 on social media at Milton22. I really don't want to end this live stream right now because I feel so emotional, but I have to go. Thank you guys so much. We'll be putting out a survey form on the Telegram channel, right? We'll be putting out a survey form on the Telegram channel just like for you guys, like for us to get a feedback from you people to like see how much we did, how we can do better in the next edition. You understand? We are going to be putting that out soon on the Telegram channel. So please just stay in the know. Thanks a lot, guys. I have to go now. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Peace.